back to Linda's Pantry. So today I'm going to make you a chicken salad. It's cooking and canning day around here, and cleaning and all the chores that we need to do for the week, and I thought I've got to get ready for this week for lunches. I did a rotisserie chicken the other night in my on-the-counter oven, and it has a rotisserie attachment. It can do 2 chickens at a time, but I just did 1. And I've been eating on it, and now it's time to make sandwiches. So I took it all off the bone, and I'm making a beautiful winter chicken salad, and I hope that it inspires you to sit down and stay with me and see how I do this. It's super easy, and it's wonderful and delicious. So that being said, I hope you go over and check out my Facebook page. Maybe go check out the Wild Tree website, because I will be using the Wild Tree's Garlic Galore today. It's delicious, and it'll complement the salad beautifully. So that being said, let's go make some chicken salad. All right, I'm glad you stayed along for this. It's gonna be quick and delicious. And all I've got a half of a red onion chopped up here, pretty fine. You don't have to get crazy on how fine. It depends on what you are comfortable with when you take a bite out of a sandwich or whatever you're having. Same with the celery. I love celery. I know a lot of people don't care for celery, and that's fine. You wouldn't have to put it in here if you didn't want to, or the onion, but I personally love celery. I've got a Bartlett pear here that I'm going to add to this as well. And what I want to do is go ahead and pare this, So first I quarter it, and then I'm going to go ahead and take those 2 sections. I might save that other half, just because I might not need the whole thing. So what I'm doing is going ahead and peeling it, because I don't want that hard peel in my salad necessarily. But I do want that beautiful flavor of the fruit, because chicken and fruit, just like pork and fruit, go really well together. And we've got these fall type fruits and vegetables available to us. It's just a good idea to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it's pretty quick, as you can see. Now I've got my pear cut the way I want, or peeled anyway. So I'm just going to cut some slices in here, so I can then go back through and put that little bit of a dice on it. Because again, we wouldn't want big pieces. Now you could use apples, you could leave this out altogether, but I think it's just really going to lend a beautiful flavor to this. And a little bit of different texture as well. You've got really crunchy, semi-crunchy, and then this softer texture to go along with the chicken. Okay, now that being said, I've got this I'm going to set aside and bring my chicken in. Let me wipe my hands so I can make sure you can see that. Okay. And I don't want my hands in this, so I'm going to put a glove on my chicken hand. My canner's just about, it's coming down off of pressure, so it's quiet enough I can actually video. So I'm just cutting this up, and it doesn't have to be perfect either. Kind of a fine though, because I do want it to be able to spread on sandwiches or crackers, or even in a lettuce wrap, or on top of my salad this week, because I will be making salad as well. Okay, and that was a bone. Don't need that in there. This chicken was so good. I'll have to do a video on how I do my rotisserie chicken. It's just like as if you brined it. It just stays really moist and juicy throughout the whole chicken. I think because all the fats are evenly distributed throughout the meat. I'm not sure. It kind of self-bastes itself as it's turning around. So I'm going to get this chicken all cut up. I'm hoping I have a big enough bowl. I'm probably going to mix it in a separate bowl, and then this is a lot of chicken. Probably about 3 cups of chicken here. Okay, now I can put this in a bowl so you can see. And go ahead and scrape this down into that bowl. And if you see some big pieces, just either run your knife through it or break it up with your hands. Really doesn't matter. Rinse that off really quick. And spray some Clorox bleach cleanup on that board just to get that started. And then now I'm bringing my veg back over and my fruit to put that down in the mix. And I may not, like I said, I may not have to use all of this, and that's fine. I'll start just to eyeball it. Start off with 1/4 of a whole red onion. And I've got 2 stalks of celery that I finely diced. I do want the whole half of a pear in here, definitely. And I think I want all that celery. I'm just not sure about the onion yet. Delicious already. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some of the garlic galore. And this is just a dehydrated blend of, let's see, I'm going to read it off to you. You can make a dip out of this, but with just mayonnaise and sour cream, it's delicious. But the ingredients are minced garlic, minced onion, garlic powder, sea salt, chives, citric acid, parsley, basil, black pepper. So it's really a good blend for me to put in here. I'm just going to put a healthy tablespoon, maybe closer to a tablespoon and a half into that. And that's going to help flavor my chicken salad. I also want some fresh cracked black pepper in here. And I am probably going to have this on romaine lettuce. I bought a bunch, and I can have that instead of bread. Okay, and I'm going to put down about a 1/2 cup of craisins, because they also go really well with chicken. It just adds a little extra chewy texture to this as well. And then here I've got a container of Greek yogurt. Instead of mayonnaise, this is no fat. It's great protein. Let's see, how many ounces is this? This is a 6-ounce container of Greek yogurt. So I want that down here. It just saves on the calories. You know, we don't always have to go overboard on calories. So I'm going to give this a mix and see where we're at. I may need some sour cream, or I do have some Heart Smart mayonnaise replacement. That would be just fine, but it looks like we're going to make it with 6 ounces of the yogurt. Doesn't that look beautiful? And you want to let this sit for a little bit and kind of let everything rehydrate and marry up together before you would serve this. But I am going to give it a quick taste, see if I need anything. See if I want the rest of the onion in there as well. Let's get some onion and some cranberry. There we go. Wow, that's good. I am going to put the rest of the onion. It's not overpowering at all. I do want that in there. So, that is so good. You guys, this is so delicious. Okay, so I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for, a half hour or so and let everything kind of come together on its own. And then I'll bring you back and I'll serve it up in romaine lettuce boat. Okay? All right, so now I'm back. This has had a chance to let everything get happy together, and I'm going to make my lunch. And so what I do is I've got my romaine lettuce. I take the end off with the root and throw that in the compost. Then I take the top part that's big and leafy and save that for salads because it's really green. And then the center part makes perfect size for a taco or a lettuce wrap in this case. That's kind of what we've got going on. And so just put a few tablespoons of the chicken mixture down in there. And I did get out of the freezer, I got some pecans and chopped up some pecans because it's kind of the season for that. Now, I didn't put pecans in the salad because I'll be sharing this with somebody who has some allergies to nuts. So I wouldn't want to make anybody sick or have an issue. But I am going to sprinkle pecans on top of my salad and my little lettuce wrap because it's just going to be delicious. And I always keep nuts in the freezer. Most of you already know why, because the oils in them can go rancid. So isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. And that's as easy as that was to get a beautiful lunch, low calorie. Let's zoom you in, show it off. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I better have a bite for you because I'm hungry. Just make sure you can see that. Isn't that pretty? You just hold it like a taco. Hold that lettuce up around that, and there you go. Wow. That is so good. Oh man. And you could use canned chicken, your home canned chicken if you had it on hand. This is great to use up leftovers, but it's so delicious and light, and it's got the flavors of the fruit, the dried fruit, the fresh fruit, and the crunch of the celery and onion, and it's just absolutely delicious. So I truly hope it inspires you to try this, or try something simple like this. Share it with your family and friends, and you know, I hope it brings you back. I've got tons more videos coming up and more ideas, recipes, and some other preps in store for you. So as always, guys, hope you get a thumbs up. And if you really like it, I hope you post it on your Facebook page and share it with your friends. All right, guys. God bless.